Okay, hello. In this video, we're going to look at how to calculate the overall mean per respondent. And I also want to introduce you to the research questions for the next few videos that we're going to be working on together. So if you look right here, these are the primary research questions we're going to be, or not research questions, but the analysis questions we're going to be looking at in our study. We're going to try to figure out the sample size, how many men and women are in the study, the average perception of academic dishonesty. Then we're going to break it down for men and for women, the median for academic dishonesty, and then we're going to look for a difference between men and women in terms of their academic dishonesty. And then we repeat this process for achievement emotions. And then we're going to look and see if there's a relationship between academic dishonesty and achievement emotions, and we're going to make a scatter plot. So these are the main things that we're going to be doing over the next several videos. In this particular video, we're going to calculate the mean, the overall mean for each individual respondent. In order to do that, you must know how many items from your scale are related to your first variable and how many items on your scale are related to your second variable. So in my study, items number 1 to 12 relate to academic dishonesty. So I need to calculate the mean for items 1 to 12. So you add all these up and divide by 12 to find the average score for that for the first person. And then I need to repeat this when I go for items 13 to 36 for achievement emotions. So in order to do this, I first need to make a name for my variable. So academic dishonesty will be this one, the first one. I'm just typing this right into Excel in column AM. And then in my second column, I'm going to call it achievement emotions, like so. So that is complete. Now I need to put in my actual formula. To do this, you go to column AM2. You press equal, and then you type in average. Once you get to average, press the tab button, and now you can tell Excel what cells to put into the formula. So I want all I1 all the way to I12 for the first one. So you can see how they're highlighted. I press enter, and there, if you look closely, for my first respondent, I have the mean for this person, which was 3. However, I have to get the mean for everybody. So to do that, I want to make sure this is very, very clear. So I'm going to zoom in. If you look closely, in the lower right hand, there's a little tiny square on the cell. And when you put your mouse over it, your mouse turns into a plus sign. And so when that happens, you want to click and drag. And you want to go all the way down until the very last person, like so. And then release. When you do that, Microsoft Excel calculates the mean for every single person, as so. Now I need to repeat this process for my achievement emotions. So I go over to AN2, I press the equal, I type in average until it appears, then I press the tab button. Now the items for achievement emotions start at item number 13, it goes all the way to item number 36, if I believe. So I start here and I move all the way over to item 36. I press enter. And again, I'm done. Now, to find the mean for every single person, I go to the little box in the lower right-hand corner until my mouse turns into a plus, and then I click and drag all the way down to the bottom, like so. So there you have it. Now, what this has done is I know the average score for each individual person. So for respondent number 1, his average score for academic dishonesty was a 3, which is a neutral. His average score for achievement emotions was a 3, which is neutral. For respondent number 2, his average score on academic dishonesty was 2.41, which means he kind of mostly disagrees with the statements that were on the survey. This person's average score for achievement emotions was 2.7, which means that they're kind of mostly neutral toward the statements. Now, what we've just done in this video is very, very important, because for several different types of analysis, as we go through the different videos, we will use these two columns many different times. So knowing the means, the average score for each person on the variables, is a critical foundation for doing analysis in statistics. So thank you very much for listening. See you in the next video.